If your feet feel like this or they feel like this and it only gets worse when you go to sleep, if you can barely hold a cup without it shaking, or you're scared to cook without getting cut or burned, then I totally get that, because the same thing used to happen in my right hand for years. It was always falling asleep and it just felt like I didn't have actually control of my hand. It was that numb. Initially, all my doctor told me to do was go out and get a brace, and then they sent me off to PT. But even at PT, they literally told me that there was nothing that can do to actually improve it. And after a couple years, I found out later that there was a way to actually help. And when I started taking these capsules, that's when everything changed. Overnight, I was noticing that I was getting sensation back in my hand, and after a couple weeks of taking it, the burning, tingling, and pain was just starting to fade. And I don't typically believe a lot of this holistic stuff out there, but this stuff actually worked. When I was doing my research, I found out that if you get black seed oil that's cold pressed and it has a high percentage of this ingredient called thymoquinone, it's actually able to help with reducing inflammation and improving circulation, which is really good for your nerves. The problem with most black seed oils is that a lot of the companies out there are just diluting their product, and that's why I went with this one specifically. But now that more people realize that it works, their things are always going out of stock. I just got another 3 bottles for myself. So if you've been living the same nightmare I have been, I'm gonna leave them linked down below for you. If you're still seeing the orange shopping cart, go ahead and grab them now.